She also recommended some brow pencils. I already have a lot of them, but she said lingering is universal, which I've heard before too. I actually picked up one from my friend, Spiked, which is great for darker hair. She would go ahead and like fill it in, and she said that you can't just use, like, if you have like a half brow and you're missing this, you can't just use powder because eyebrows have kind of like a shine to them and powder doesn't, it's flat. So you would need a pencil in that instance. But I think I like to use both powder and pencil just to kind of, you know, have the best of both worlds, and powder sets the pencil. So that's what she used on the model, was a little bit of, she actually just used powder on the model because the model had pretty good brows. But here's Spiked. I got that from my girlfriend because she was out. Sorry if I seem tired, I'm really hungry. Time for dinner. She used a lipstick called Brave on the model, which is like perfect for that model's lip color. And it's an oldie but goodie, but it's still really good. This is satin, so it's not like super glossy or anything, but it has a sheen. And this is a really good standard lip color. This would probably make a great bridal color too. Some other great colors she recommended were like twig, like stuff that actually looks like your lip color, a little bit more brighter. On the male model, actually, it was interesting because he had pretty rosy lips. Instead of like leaving him with just his regular lip color, she actually put a little bit of foundation just to kind of tone it down a little bit, which was actually kind of cool because it did look a little bit more masculine, toning down the super rosy lips. She highly recommends exfoliating the lip beforehand, and if you don't have the regular lip exfoliator, keep packets of sugar in your kit, and that way it will kind of like, you can just mix it with a lip moisturizer. She recommends MAC lip conditioner, but I just use Aquaphor, as you all know. And then making the lip scrub and letting the clients do it, that way they know how much hurts, you know, because sometimes you can't tell how much you're scrubbing. And then just, she really likes the MAC Prep and Prime for the lip, which I have actually. I have it just for me, and it's just like a conditioning lipstick that's clear. I use this on myself, and it actually kind of does make a difference because it kind of makes a barrier from all your lip wrinkles, and it makes stuff last. But I got another one because I think I'm going to take this, depot it, and put it in a little jar. And that way I can just scoop it out on my clients, and it'll be a little bit more sanitary. A couple more things I got some standard eyeshadows, which some of these are classics, which you guys might have, but I didn't have all of them. Like, you know, like you get carried away with some of those limited edition colors and you forget about the great MAC permanent basic colors. Some of them I got because they are great brow colors, which you probably already know. For brows, what she does is she keeps 4 colors in a little MAC quad like this, which I actually do the same thing. I have 4 brow colors, but I keep them in an e.l.f. quad just because it was a lot cheaper. And that's my standard brow quad, and it's just MAC eyeshadows. It's not even brow powders. But she loves Embark, Coquette, Brun, and Omega. Those are the ones she likes. I actually work more with darker skin tones, so my choices are a little bit different than hers. But I think it's a great idea if you're an artist to keep a kit, a quad, rather, with the eyeshadows. So, like I said, here's Omega, which is great for blondes because it's just a really light, kind of dusty, grayish, light brown. That's Omega. She likes Coquette. It's a little bit deeper, but everything kind of has that ashy tone to it, just to kind of mimic the filling in of the shadows in the hair. And these are great more so for lighter hair, more fair skin tones, because if you use this ashy color on darker skin tones, it really won't look right. It'll look weird. You need something with a little bit more of a warm tone, like Embark eyeshadow, which is really good. I also picked up Kid. This is actually the color she used on the model, the Asian model who's about, she looked like she was like NC 20-ish. She used this as just to highlight the crease, because just to kind of give her eyes more shape, and then she put the Painterly just on the lid as like the lid color, and that was it. So I picked up the Kid, and I know that I think Encore really likes this color. This is just a great basic light warm tone brown. I also picked up Tête-à-Tête because I've been wanting this for a really long time, and it's one of my favorite finishes, which is Matte Squared. This is more of a warm brown, and this is a great crease transition color, which is what I kind of wanted it for. Great, just, you know, it's good to have the one basic palette that you can put like all your go-to colors in. Like I have this palette called Neutrals, and I just put all of the colors I use like all the time in them. And it's missing some colors because I moved them to my kit for a wedding I did this weekend. But these are colors that are very neutral that will work on any skin tone, and it's kind of like a great thing to have is that go-to palette. So that's Tete-a-tete, and the last one I got was Brun, which is a darker shadowy brown, so again for brows. I also picked up, because my coworker really wanted this lip gloss, Dare to Wear lip gloss and Ban This. So I picked that up. I already hauled that for myself and I showed her and she loved it. And then I happened to see this one on display. It's part of one of their new collections. I forget which one it was because I'm not up to the collections like I used to, but it's called Fashion Whim, and it's a cream sheen glass. I just thought this was a really pretty nude color, and it's milky, kind of like a cream, not glittery, so it'll be really sophisticated looking. So that's all. Again, if you have a chance to attend a Mac Pro class, you do have to be a Mac Pro member, but it's a really good experience, and you pay $100, which goes into a gift card, so that way you can kind of haul. So you're not paying for the class, you're just mainly paying for like product, which you would get anyways. So that was it. I learned a lot of really good things about, like, you know, the no makeup look. And if you have any questions like at all, feel free to leave them in the comments and I'll reply with if I can answer them for you. And really quick, this is such a long video. Ugh. Really quick, I'm going to tell you what I'm wearing because I might get questions on it. This is what I wore to the Mac Pro class. First I curled my hair. It's kind of like it went ugh, because it was more up here because it's so hot in Georgia. But I used my clampless curling iron, which does amazing things. And then on my eyes, I'm actually wearing Flip eyeshadow, which is a light gold. It's a limited edition matte color, along with Mink and Sable, which is this olive green, which is a good dupe, is like Sumptuous Olive. And then I have on the outside, I have a mixture of Femme Noir, which is like a kind of a dusty green, as well as bottle green, and then I darkened it up with a matte black that was in my e.l.f. beauty book. Just a black, just darken it up a little bit, and then I use my Wet n Wild palette, and I use the matte colors. I use this one, this light vanilla shade, and then this brown shade to kind of fade it out. And then I am wearing just like black liner, and on my lips I'm wearing Brave New Bronze lipstick, which is one of my favorites, unfortunately limited edition. If you see this in a CCO, grab it because it's amazing. And then I'm wearing on top NYX Frosted Beige. It's kind of faded right now because I've been wearing it for the last couple hours. But yeah, that's everything. Really sorry it's a really long video. So that was my my summary of the Mac Pro class on the no makeup look, as well as my haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry it's so long. But if you have any questions, let me know. Check out my blog because I'll have all the products there and like kind of like a written summary of the class, as well as pictures and all the other fun stuff. So until next time, I hope you guys have a great night. Ciao, bellas.